touch with 06.1 FM. Hey now, Beantown. It's your favorite Boston Baked Bean hanging out with you inside your middays. And you know how we get it in each and every Monday through Friday right here from your 10 to 2 o'clock. Playing that real good, feel good music. And speaking of which, coming to Beantown, Foxborough by way of Beantown, two of the finest ladies in urban gospel music. Showcase live April 14th, 8 p.m. The ladies that go by one name but two names, but y'all know their name, is Mary. What's going on, ladies?
Hey.
You're coming to Foxborough, you're coming to Massachusetts, you're promoting your 5th studio album, The Sound.
Yes. Oh my God, our newest CD, The Sound. We are too excited about it. It's kind of crazy right now because everybody knows the economy is a little crazy.
Yes, ma'am.
Music is not moving and having the same, it's not doing the same thing that it was doing 2-3 years ago. But we're grateful to say that, what is this, like 6 months into this record? Yeah. This record is doing very well, and I think because of the content of the record, it's just, it's what people can relate to, it's what people need, it's what people all across the board, not just Christian people or urban people, just anybody who's got a heart in their chest, they can listen to it and get it, and it just kind of helps people get through their day, give them a little something to dance to, when they feel like sitting down crying, and so we are so excited to be able to bring it to the stage and have everybody come in and hang out with us for a night or two.
And yeah, the album, and just from what you said about that, like, it's honestly, I'm looking and I've listened through the tracks and did all my research, and you have David Banner on the album, first of all, which is crazy. So when you are definitely talking about speaking to everybody, you really are. And coming into this project, like, what made you decide to go this route with this 5th studio album? Like, you're calling it your most innovative and kind of your most complete work to date. Like, what was the thought process for you two going in this time around?
Our thought process for this one was not having any preconceived ideas, not assuming, we did Shackles, we did Heaven. Yesterday, we have to do this. We didn't have to do nothing but make a great record. And so we spent a lot of time in prayer and got together, and, we were really, on ourselves as far as writing and making sure the music was everything that it needed to be. But more than anything, it had to speak to us where we are. So, from songs like Forgiving Me and Dirt and Get Up, I'm talking to myself. And if if what I use to motivate myself as a tool can help other people, then, I feel like I'm living my purpose on the planet. And I hope that's what it's doing. I hope it's changing people's lives. But it was really fun making this record. It was so much fun making this record. And we actually had 6 songs that was amazing that didn't even make the album. So
wow,
I'm excited for all of it. The Grammy, the Image Awards, going to the White House. An amazing time for us.
Yeah, so you trying to go see you some Barack, huh?
Oh, I had to go see me some Barack.
Look, I'm so excited about us having a black first lady, though. When we want to talk about woman power, like, every time they are on the TV, like, I just feel moved. You talk about your music moving people. Well, you guys need to move on up there to the White House, and because Michelle, like, embodies, I think, everything that, like, spiritually, like, that this album, like, is doing, and what you're talking about is doing for people.
She absolutely does. And you know what? This might sound a little crazy, but I'm gonna tell you this: when I looked up on that stage, the acceptance night, and November 4th, and saw cornrows on the stage.
What?
I'm sorry, that just did something for me, because there's certain things that are just unequivocally urban. This this is only what we do. We can kind of do the straight flowing hair, and it can look like we got hair from...
They didn't have cornrows at the acceptance speech.
One of the little nieces or nephews or cousins or something.
So yes, they did.
Cornrows, and I was like, my people right there. They were very well put together, looked all nice and neat, but it was just a look that was very urban, and I thought that spoke volumes. You have the president and you have the first lady, well educated. It's our modern day Cosby family that everybody thought was a myth. But then you have the younger ones who they're the product of this president and this wife, but they're the look that sometimes people look at and they just automatically put a negative stereotype with.
Right, and that's why it's such a beautiful thing.
That means something, and so I just to see that kind of look, to see the kids coming in with their hair all fuzzy and stuff from school, I love that.
What, you weren't the only one, girl. Like, I think all of us were. And speaking of that and that look and like that whole hip hop generation is really what you're speaking about. Like, you guys, getting back to your album on the sound, like you've embraced that hip hop sound. First and foremost, you have one of Mississippi's finest, David Banner, on your Super Friend track. Now, I want to know how y'all got that to happen.
Well, I'll have to give all of that credit to Warren Campbell. We were doing the song, and Warren did the track, and he started writing it. And, you know, Warren just said, yo, he should get on this song. Him and Warren have been working together and doing some music and stuff together. So he let him hear the song, and he was happy to get on it. And I love it because he's being honest. And even though people don't necessarily know him for speaking that way or speaking about that type of message,
right,
he let his heart show. And he didn't front, and he didn't act like he's perfect, and he didn't say, I'm the #1 Christian. He said, I have issues, but I know where my strength comes from. You know what I mean? And so I can really respect that. And I'm sure it's a lot of people in hip-hop who feel that same way, but they don't have the outlet to express how they feel. But it's all right. Mary, give you a shot.
Right. Very, very.
Give me a call.
It's an equal opportunity because, I mean, I think at the end of the day, and why I think I appreciate your music so much, and just I think that whole urban kind of gospel music, like, it's speaking to a portion of, I think when you want to talk about the world or the country or whatever the case may be, that has felt like that. Like, I'm not all the way ready to be in the pew and passing the collection plate, but there are parts of me that know that I do believe in a higher being, and I just don't know how to build that relationship with him. And I think through you guys are like evidence of that there's a possibility, and you're speaking to that generation of people that needs that extra push or, you know, to find that path.
Right. And you know what, Courtney, I have to say this. A lot of people feel like they have to be ready for the pew or ready for church or ready for God. God will take you anywhere. I don't care if you just left the crack house and you still got a little leftover in your pocket.
Right.
Anywhere you are. He don't care if you a prostitute. He don't care if your head is wrong and you hate people, but nobody don't know that you got that much evil on the inside of you. He will take you anywhere you are and transform you from the inside out, because God's love is just that powerful.
And that's what we try to express in our music. It ain't about I'm perfect and I go to church all the time and you done did this crime and that crime and you done messed up your life this way and mine is so good because I'm on the Lord's side. It's not about that. It's about we were all made by one creator. We are all his children.
Ma'am.
Life is better with him in it. So we like to spend our time giving him a little thanks, or not even a little, giving him all the thanks and all the praise. And you can wrap that up in a funky beat and a soulful and you can come see that on April 14th. You know?
Yes, ma'am. We're going to take a quick pause for the cause. We're going to come back with more Mary, April 14th, 8 p.m. Come and get you all of that on, courtesy of two of urban gospel music's finest, coming to Beantown. Y'all, you know we don't get this often, so come on out. But they're coming back with us on the other side of this break right here, so lock it in, keep it right where you got it. It's your #1, baby. Touch 106.1 FM.